with more cat cam. Definitely more cat cam. Okay, where are we headed? Somewhere this way. That way. Yeah, we're going that way. I forgot to take my drugs today. And it's 7. Like, I seriously just took my thyroid medication. I was wondering why I felt so poopy. Psst. Assuming our punity has come this way, she'll be hiding in the depths of the marsh Ligaka? Liguka? We'll need to lure her back to the shallows with the promise of food. Wild panutis eat mainly aquatic grasses and plants, but the tame ones are often fed vegetable scraps. Knowing this, I added leftovers to the feed I prepared. This should help the mixture stand out against the marsh's natural scent. Ligaka is crawling with predators, however, so I'll leave it to you to scatter the feeds deeper in. I'll be waiting for you near the shallows with the rest of our puniti's enticing feast. Okay, let's go. Oh, it's so pretty here. Whee! No, gotta get off the mount. All set. I've just finished laying out the last of the bait. Step back out of sight and leave the rest to me. Here she is. Shh, there's nothing to be afraid of. We just need your help one last time. You're hungry, I wager. Come on, come with me. Don't eat him! Yes, there's a good girl. We'll be fine here, I think. I'll give her a few more treats and lead her over to the boat. You can let Koana know we have our punity back. Don't chase me. Not going to stop. I forgot my cushion. That's failure on my part. My shoulders are gonna start hurting. No. Okay, I'll stop right here. Get my cushion. I unfortunately need a new desk chair, but that's coming. Erinville has the punity in hand, then? Good. I expected nothing less from a certified gleaner. As for the harness, we were able to purchase all the parts we need. The Leveler twins are over in Earthenshire right now, having the Potsworn make the repairs. We'll be ready to embark on our rescue mission as soon as we hear from Think. Hey. Thancred must know something by now. Found her? Understood, thank you. I had but to invoke his name. Thancred followed the Boogaloo's boat to its destination and confirmed they are indeed holding my sister captive. They, of course, being Buckle Jaja and his minions. I swear I will make them regret this. Lemity is in Richleaf tunnels. The moment the harness is repaired, we strap the punity and make our way back down. Okay, let's go. Because I guess that's probably, I don't know, gonna be a dungeon? I don't know. Maybe a trial? I can't be...
Thancred. The third promise is up ahead. She's unharmed, but we best not dally.
Have to kick his
I
ass.
spit on these pathetic feats. Far more satisfying to claim their baubles by force.
Give it back! Fosunten poured his everything into that stone. You've no right to touch it!
Oh, was that the name of your artisan? How could you allow something so precious to be stolen?
A butthole.
You thief! thieving cheat! You're no true claimant!
What does that make the foolish kitty who fell into my trap? If pitiful roars were all it took to claim the throne, you'd be first in line.
Now, brother. You shouldn't tease her. Look, the poor thing's on the verge of tears. Meow. Someone save me. Who did that?
His scales are as thick as his skulls.
Coward! You dare ambush me?
'Tis the blessed sibling's favorite tactic.
That useless Bune was sycophant. He was supposed to keep the lackeys running in circles.
Oh, you must tell me all about that.
Careful now. You wouldn't want to hit her hostage.
That one's not to be underestimated.
Ha! They can do nothing while we have.
He did this before.
Impeccable timing.
Amachi, are you all right?
Aye, thanks to you.
These weaklings think they can defy us? We'll slaughter the lot of them!
You think so?
Patience, brother. The keystone is ours. There is no need to fight this day. And Zoralja has left us hurting.
No! I won't stop until I gut these maggots and feed them their entrails!
If we fall here, we fail our siblings for nothing. Is that what you want?
No, brother.
Oh, come on, fight us!
Retreat!
Wait! Ah! Damn you, Bakul Jaja!
Do we give chase?
We head back. Amachi is safe. And that is what matters.
Yeah, that catch did you no favors, son. I'm glad to see you unharmed, Lemity. Thanks again for coming to my rescue, Kwana. And all of you, too. Bakul Jaja must be desperate indeed to resort to such aggressive tactic. I shouldn't have been so careless. I underestimated him, and it cost me a keystone. Von Tain upended his life so that I could accomplish the Moblin's. He believed in me, believed in my cause, and I've let him down. Contest isn't over yet. Right. Not over till the... Yeah, you're gonna get your keystone back. Speaking of vengeance, didn't Bakul Jaja curse some Bonnois Sinkumfet when he caught sight of us? A reference to the real Ja, I would assume, devoted to our brother and is the only Bonnois I know of participating in the rite of succession. If Zoro Ja was somehow involved in it, I will never forgive him for putting our sister in danger. He will have forfeited his right to be called a brother. Ahem, Bakul Jaja should face punishment, of course, but so must the bandits who had the temerity to abduct Lamati. I shall request that Father send contingent of Landsguard to enforce the law in this region. I agree that measures need to be taken to keep travelers safe. But I wonder what pushed these people towards a life of banditry in the first place. If we dig deeper, we might find a way to improve things for everyone. Something to think about. For now, however, the right continues. I thank you all for your help. On the right path. We should be moving on as well. Are you feeling fit to travel, Wukalat? You bet I am. Zoro Ja's gained a good head start, but it's time we clawed back some lost ground. Hey, Sumi! Have a good lurk! I really am sorry this happened. From now on, I won't let my guard down around suspicious strangers. And again, I do appreciate you all coming to save me. The road beckons, friends. Let us be on our way to Yokhoi. Then it's back to where the path through the mountains begins. We remember the spot where we were tricked into walking off with the Walkessa. Yeah, that's that. Just gonna rub my face in it like that, eh? I wonder if he's raising my hackles on purpose, though. You know, trying to keep my anger directed at him instead of myself. Either way, we can't be standing around here all day. We have a lot of lost time to make up for. Ooh. Hey, what quest do you have? Money. Money. All the way back over there. I'm betting this is one of the earlier places to get flying if I was so bothered to try it. But I'm not looking for flight. I couldn't leave without letting Ridderock know what happened, so I stopped in Earthenshire to say a few words before moving on. And now Aaronville's nowhere to be seen. Couldn't you wait a few more moments? So much for giving him the benefit of the doubt. Come on, let's catch up. I want to give that smug gleaner. I worried Mott would agonize over the loss of her, but it seemed I had nothing to be concerned about. Onwards and upwards, then. Fun moving. As I'm sure you've noticed, the air grows thin in this elevation. Take it slow until your body adjusts. Deep breaths. More steps and we'll be in Warlord's Echo. Phew. I think I'm getting used to the air up here. This is place from Lay of Proof where Papa met with the... Wait. Oh, they are big. And that must be them. I don't think I've actually ever seen one outside of the picture. So it is for most of the Terali. The giants rarely visit the lowlands. Here in their mountain fastness, they tend to do the solemn duty they pledged to undertake in their pact with the Dawn Servant. Watch over the Turel Vidrel Villa Garmanda and maintain its prison within their temple. Ah yes, Wook Lamont told us about the Turel Vidrel, creatures that live for far longer than normal and awaken to strange... It's in? Indeed, yet even among those anomalies, Bella Garmanda is unrivaled in strength. It has endured for centuries, bringing catastrophe each time it emerges from it. As you learned in the Lay of Ice, it was Galul Jaja who at last managed to imprison the beast, and it has lain dormant in the temple ever since. It is said the building still bears a gaping hole in its ceiling from when Bella Garmanda was lured inside by Galu Jaja's final ploy. I'd like to see the strongest of all Turl Vidril. I wonder what it's like to fight it. No, no, no. Orler's Echo is where both the Lay of Proof and Lay of Ice took. That suggests we'll be facing. That's a question we can ask the Elector once we find him. Or maybe we should flesh out Bakjul Jaja first so I can beat my keystone out of him. We'll find Jaja in time. Getting to the Dawn Servant's Elector should be our priority. I suppose you still have 4 keystones to earn, and no matter what we do, the contest will pit us against him sooner or later. Alright, let's seek out the Elector. And I suggest we pay a visit to Periorzor the Gracious, or so their temple is called. The Moblins told me that the High Luminary Gerfurler, it's like having a mouthful of marbles. Gerfurler is to be found there, and if we were to ask someone for information, then he seems the wise choice. Literally like having a mouthful of marbles. Like I've lost my marbles. See if I convince the guard to let us through. I am Wuklamat, third promise of Tuliolo, and I seek your elector for the right of succession. May I speak with Gerfurler? High Luminary has granted admittance to the claimants. You may enter. That was easier than expected. In we go then. Gonna lay down, kitten. Gods, is that? Villa Garmanda. Oh, it's pretty. Didn't tell me it was pretty. Welcome. High Luminary Gerfurler. Zermerwer. He is not here at present. I am Luminary Zermerwer. This is the Sky Ruin, Villa Garmanda. It is. The Tural Vidral whose name has evoked terror since time immemorial. Even my people, once conquerors of all beneath the sun, were as brittle leaves before Villa Garmanda's tempestuous power. When the Sky Ruin descended upon Urkopacha 8 decades ago, the casualties were staggering. Had Gulul Jaja and his companions not intervened, we would have been slaughtered to the last. He's so pretty, though. We're gonna have to fight him, aren't we? I have a feeling we're gonna have to fight him. Their titanic battle with Bella Garmanda raged for 10 days and 10 nights. As the foe fought on, tireless and relentless, our heroes were pushed beyond the limits of their endurance. Thus did the head of reason concoct a desperate plan Gulu Jaja tricked the Sky Ruin into losing control of his own ice magics, causing the unwitting Turel Vidrel to encase itself in frozen ether. And it's been like this ever since. Nice work, Papa. But what happens if the ice ever melts? The same question looms large in our minds, for the magic sustaining this prison goes weaker each passing year. Villa Garmanda commands power of fire and lightning and ice. Some believe that the violence of the recent storm was the result of those energies slipping free. The raging tempest from Villa Garmanda. Setting future worries aside, you have come to attempt the feat of proof, yes? The High Luminary, chosen elector of the Dawn Servant, has left me with instructions for all aspiring claimants. You are to scour our forbidding mountain and find the waiting Gerfurler. That is to be your challenge. So the search itself is the feat. You've already spoken with my brothers, I take it. I have. Their expeditions are underway. Then we'd better pick up the pace. Aye, but we'll need directions and searching first. Let's see what hints we can gather from the villagers. We're gonna fight that. God's Villa Garmanda is enormous. I know Papa had friends with him, but it's incredible that he could hold his own against that thing. Should its prison ever fail, though, we can't expect the old guard to come running. It'll be up to us to save the day. Yeah, it will. Get that one. Have we just been informed the feat of proof requires us to seek the High Luminary Gerfurler somewhere upon these mountains? However, if earlier feats are an indication, we must assume the challenge precludes the Yakoi from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Thus, I would ask that you pay close attention while attempting to divine Gerfurler's whereabouts. So the giants may not give us a precise location, there may be clues hidden within words. Such is my theory anyway. Let us see what we can discover. I just felt we go around yelling, where the fuck you be? The fuck you at? A High Luminary? No, I've not seen him today. Now let me ask you a question. That Zabral who came out of the temple earlier, is that really the third promise? She seems rather unimposing. How is she meant to succeed the mighty Golul Jaja? What if I kicked your ass right here, right now? I could do it! Asking after the High Luminary as well, are you? I know not where to find him, but I do hope you have the opportunity to speak together. He is a great man and with a deep reverence for our traditions. Those glyphs we carve for one. He affords them much value as any treasure we possess. They are records of lives lived. Your arrival, too, I will etch into the stone, that the story of our meeting may endure for untold turnings of the sun. If you are curious about our ways, then I bid you visit Proof to the northwest of here. It is one of our grave sites. I think he's there. I think that's where he is. He's totally there. That's where he is. A Tuliolin. No, you're further away than that, I think. As for the High Luminary, I can only guess where he may be. He is a warder of the Skyrun, but also keep of the sepulchres. His duty often takes him outside the village. Yep, I know where he's at. Bitch, I know where you're at. First thing first, was anybody able to coax forth a definite location in the High Luminary? Almost to a T, actually. As expected. What then of clues and other hints that might point us in the right direction? I heard in addition to his usual duties, Gerfurler is also charged with keeping the graves. That's where he's at. As did I. Yokoi's sepulchres appeared to hold special significance in their culture. I know where they are. But it'd be appropriate for an outsider to enter into their burial grounds? Yeah, I was literally told to go visit them. Proof, you say? He encouraged you to visit this place yourself? Then let's go take a look. Even if we don't find Gerfurler there, it will give us a chance to learn more about the Yokoi. The gravesite's somewhere northwest of here. Well, we can leave from that side of the village for a start, shall we? Told ya. I'm the smartest bee. I'm so smart. Hi, Kryl. The others have gone ahead to Proof, following the trail west. There are sharp drops everywhere, so we're all moving at our own pace. Some of us are not built for craggy terrain. I thought to get my bearings from up here first, so I don't stumble off a cliff. Why didn't you try catching up to Aaronville? He should be able to point you in the right direction. Yeah, I'm not much worried about the fall. The sudden stop at the bottom, that'll kill you. What? Alice, why are you being so slow? Alice, are you okay? Not quite mountain climbing, but these steep slopes are exhausting enough. Oh, you're just tired. Bitch is tired. Feel that in my soul. Take a look at this crater. There's no wood, no tree, not even dried grass, yet the ground still burns. Only one of the scars left by Velen Garman's rampage is told by the saga. Skyruin's fires are described as eternal, flames that can be quenched by neither storm nor time. And here I thought it was a literary embellishment. Ah, but now I've lost sight of Wuklamat. Proof is northwest along the main road, so hopefully she's still heading the right way. That's cool. Hear it. No, I'm not setting out to pick these up, but if I hear them while I'm around, I'll grab them. While I run on the graves. Uklamit wins again. Looks like everyone's here now, so... Greetings, friend. Are you Gurfriller? No, I am not. The High Luminary did, however, task me with providing a lesson on sepulchres to those who came in search of him. Oh, so we were meant to find our way here after all. Are you to tell us who is buried here? Hey! Hi, Lil! No one is buried here in the sense you mean. When a body has served its purpose, we consign it to the flames and scatter its ashes across the peaks. Oh. Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die with when their heart ceases to beat, but only when they are no longer born in the hearts of all those who know them. Cat Cam! She has refused her bed and is laying on my clothes instead. Like the little beastie she is. This is why we build our sepulchres before age or mishap claims us, so that we might etch ourselves into the living chronicle for all eternity. Oh. They build them themselves. This grave belongs to a good friend. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago, but he lives within me, even now. Up there stands my own. As long as it exists, so too will I. I will endure in the hearts of those who read my grave glyphs in the same manner my friend does in mine. Has it always been thus for your people? The conception of existence and death? Continue along this path to the indelible passage. Behold the history upon its walls, and you will find the answers to your question. Then that's what we'll do. Your traditions are fascinating, and I'd love to know more. I thank you for allowing me to share them, for in doing so will I remain in your hearts also. I love the way they think about it. And I love the way they see it. Hello, a fellow we met at Proof suggested that we come here. Yes, the High Luminary commanded that I watch for your arrival. As the chroniclers of our people, it has ever been my family's duty to pass on the teachings of the murals from generation to generation. They really are magnificent. Together they tell the tale of your people. They are the events which shaped us. I would share them with you ere you continue your way. Please, I would love to hear all about it. Then I will begin. This first mural depicts time more than 1100 years ago, an age of great prosperity for the Yokoi. Blessed with size and strength and matched by other people, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Yoktorol under their dominion. Then, when all before them had been conquered, they turned their gaze northward, seeking to expand their territory and power. Here we see the expedition to Zaktorol. Unable to cross the strait by ship, our forefathers set to building a bridge to the northern lands, a great labor which consumed the greater part of a century. Zorgor the Boundless. We still make use of that bridge in Tuliolol for travel. I can't imagine the patience and dedication it took to complete a work for that scale. But I've never heard of any Yokoi living in Zaktural. What happened to the ones who went north? Look upon this next mural and behold the answer. The scene suggests that many giants perished all at once. What manner of enemy could have repelled their invasion? A foe unnamed and unseen. When expedition pushed forth into Zaktorel those 1,000 years ago, its soldiers were felled by disease. Some terrible illness? No, a virulent plague or newly arisen blight. For local Tanawata and Chitona, it was but a mild affliction of the sort that comes with the turning of the season. Manifested for them as a slight fever and coughs, however, proved deadly to our people. Out of every 10 Yokoi who joined that northern campaign, 9 succumbed to the infection. Those who survived continued to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring. I've heard of this before. Lacking in inherent resistance, visitors to distant lands can fall deathly ill to diseases the local might shrug off. Events might have given rise to the practice of cremation rather than burial of mortal remains. The final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren, the Urko Pacha. The reason they first left, why they had fought so long and pushed so far, was to ensure peace for our homeland. This undertaking began in ancient times, when our forebears learned they shared the continent with people unlike to us in appearance or custom. They feared invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly await their fate, they decided to strike the first blow. Yet as they fought on, an old idea of peace drifted further and further away. Only after the disaster in Zukturul and with their withdrawal to the mountains did they come to understand. Peace we envisioned had been ours for the taking all along. It was here in the place which birthed us, here in the stones upon which we recorded our days, here in this tranquil life we had traded for conquest and conflict. When you did nothing but fight, it can blind you to what's right before your eyes. So we return to the present. I trust you found this brief history of our people enlightening. Always glad to learn more about my fellow Torali. How you've lived until now. Live from now on. And I believe you are ready to. The High Luminary bids you upon the summit of Orkor Zormor. I had a feeling we ended up scaling that pickled mountain. Well, it's a feat worthy of the name. Follow the trail south of here to begin your ascent, but be wary. Beyond the entryway, the mountainside is home to ferocious beasts, both mundane and other. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for warning and the lesson. Finally, we know where we're going. Top of Orkor Zormor. Let's see, what is your quest? Okay, I'll take yours. What's your quest? Sorry. Not taking yours. I know, I'm a butthole. I'm a whole butt. An entire butt. Oh, there's one. Are you weak yet? Okay, you're weak. Now I can use it, right? Okay. Food. Get over your anger issues, man. Stop being such a dude, bro. Oh, I gotta go up. Ah, the tree's gonna see me. Oh, there he is. Okay, they're both They're both taken care of. Okay, what do you got? Oh, you want me to... You want me to pick you flowers? Where am I picking you flowers at? Where do you want me to pick... Over there. You want me to... Okay, you want me to pick flowers over there. Okay. And no, not you. Guess I could... Okay. Flower. Out here picking flowers. Warrior of Light picking some flowers for some dude. Is that in my job description? Master flower picker. Where's the third one? Did you eat it? Dude, did you guys eat it? No, I'm serious. Did you guys eat them? Oh, there they are. I see them. Okay, get out of the way. What, you saw me beat up those other flowers and decided you wanted to be next? Eating up some innocent flowers. Things I do. What is that thing? I don't know, but it's cool looking. You're not cool. That thing's cool. Yeah, I got your flowers. Bruh. Eee. Well, look at it. Okay, I'm done staring at it. It will eat me. This thin mountain air is going to be the death of me. What? How long have you been standing there? I was just taking in the scenery is all. Come on, we don't want to fall too far behind Elfino and the others. Come on, Elsa, you can do it. I have faith in you, Elsa. You can do it. You remember how the chronicler was saying that the more they fought, the further away they moved from their idea of peace? It occurs to me that if Zoral Jaw is attempting the feat of proof, then he will have heard that same lesson. I can only hope that it's made him reconsider his own stance on educating people through war. It hasn't. Trust me, it hasn't. Oh, that's a big mountain.
Gods, that is one tall mountain. And we're supposed to climb it?
Do not expect to walk here unchallenged. Tell me, scented ones. Did those short legs bring you all the way from Tuliyola?
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are difficult to catch.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit.
Thank you.
You are a claimant in this right of succession.
That's right.
Then, if you die, Tuliola loses a potential ruler.
Are you gonna fight us, dude?
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel before Galul, Jar Jar, like those shameless lapdogs. My brethren and I are conquerors, and we will restore our people to their rightful place as Tural's overlords.
The Giants have their own factions too, it seems.
You think your kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
Justifications of the craven. They turn their gaze from our ancestors, from the dream we kept alive for 1,000 years and more. They are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people. And our ascension begins with the death of the third promise.
Stop! I don't want to fight you!
Then die on your knees.
Oh.
Opportunistic vermin seek to feast on us, do you? Get down here! Your neck will be the first I snap this day!
That's right!
Why do you help us?
You're an idiot. That's why.
I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening. I suppose I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
To what end?
Oh, that's simple. If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends. How is he?
He'll live. Not quite ready to walk under his own strength, however.
If you could stay and tend to him, The rest of us will continue on to Wokor Zormor.
Understood. Be careful up there.
This changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try. But right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
Then we climb. Grufurlor is waiting.
Yep. Not exactly the party I would have picked. We got Alice healing. Fuck our lives. Alice, you sure you're up for that? I know how you like to limit break.
Handle the healing.
So having a red mage as your dedicated healer. Ever done that before?
You now. Handle the healing.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Back off!
Am I supposed to have any clue as to where I'm going? Oh my god, it's so cute!
On your feet. I have you now.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna die. Now what? Oh shit. Oh fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I got it solely backwards. That's gonna give me time to go use the potty. Okay. So if I'm following correctly, then the ones he freezes go second.
On your feet.
You just have to watch for the ones he freezes. Shit. Oh, what the hell? Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. That's better. Yeah, I had to get that, That was a mess.
Back off! Now I'll show you. I have you now.
But I do like this place. All the places have felt very pretty.
You underestimate me.
Rude. No fending on this one yet. Playing. Come on.
You underestimate me.
Yeah.
Hold still.
So I am gonna complain about Ukulamat's programming because, see, here's the problem. I'm sure she's a fantastic tank when she's a tank. When she's not a tank, though, we have a problem. Because she's diving in and pulling. Bitch, you're not a tank. I admire your enthusiasm. You're not the tank. That is me. I am the tank. I admire your enthusiasm. Thanks for playing. We're back to the big bird.
I got you now.
Come on, guys.
Let's give them a show. This. handle the healing.
Oh, Jesus.
Try this!
Okay, bird on the first try. Got it. Casting.
I'll handle the healing. I'll handle the healing. Try this!
Don't you do fruit shit on me. Yes, please look at the idiot in the stupid outfit. That would be me. I am the idiot in the stupid outfit.
I'll handle the healing. underestimate me. Try this!
Ooh.
I'll handle the healing. I'll handle the healing. Back off!
My coffee is cold.
I am Gurfulur, Elector of the Dawn Servant. Prepare to be tested.
Is it a dance battle? Damn. I wanted it to be a dance battle. Bro, I am seriously disappointed that it's not a dance battle.
Prove you are worthy to rule.
Okay, I will.
Chronicles of Eld recount the fury of erupting beaks.
Shit.
Back off!
Chronicles of Eld retell the hunger of roiling waters. I will take the measure of your resolve. Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine! of my brethren! Your thunder roars! That you should endure my fury.
Hold still.
Chronicles of Air, record the cruelty of merciless storms.
So it is a dance battle.
I'll handle the healing. Try this! Try this!
Dude, stop standing where I'm standing. Okay, there we go. And I leveled up. Jay's excited. Got him! Face. What'd I get? Orchestrion. I got a new thing. Oh, that is that! I like that! I got a card. And I got the bottoms. Oh, I got that too. That's nice. I like that. Let's go. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. What do you think? That was some fight. Papa knows how to pick his electors. What do you think, Alice? Say? Nothing? You're not thinking? You have no brain? I think I did well considering our opponent. You did, Kryle. I'm so proud of you.
Very good, claimant. Once more, I name myself Gur-Fulur, High Luminary to my people, and chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant.
You are much bigger than the others in the village.
All Yokui were once my equal in size, but ever since we were decimated by disease, it is rare to see a child reach our former stature.
You speak of the contagion which afflicted the Shaktural expedition. The one recorded in your murals.
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled with the legend of the Golden City.
I've heard that legend originated with the Yokui. Is this true?
With the visions our ancestors had, to be precise. Preceding the campaign into Shaktural, many were visited by dreams of glittering splendor.
Huh.
They described a paradise that knew neither war nor famine, where people lived lives of eternal happiness. A single dreamer might have been dismissed, but when dozens, if not hundreds, spoke the same, the luminaries became convinced it was divine revelation.
Then the expedition.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes, help was marshaled from all the territories under our control. Lands were scoured on a massive scale.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural. Those involved with the search would have passed the stories down to their children.
Another claimant, I see. I will test your worth, as I have tested those who came before you.
Here and now, I think he means.
We're just like, get out of the way. Oriache, you look a little spent there, buddy.
Well fought, second promise. For you and your sister's success in performing the feat of proof, you both shall be rewarded.
3 to go.
How glorious it would have been to race thee and thine to the summit. Though mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakul Jaja and his minions.
Again, that swine shows his disdain for the right.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve. On a similar note, I'm also curious as to why you chose the peak of Warkor Zormor for the conclusion of this feat. The earlier stages saw us learn the history of the Yokui. Does this location also hold some special meaning for your people?
Yes, it is a place of great significance.
All these monuments. Is this a burial ground?
Every high luminary before me is enshrined in this earth. Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground when Valigarmanda brought ruin to Urkopacha 8 decades past.
That explains why there are so many.
Zorolja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
Third promise. How relieved I am to find you in good health.
Zorolja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
Remember where you are. You will mind your conduct, or you will leave.
Right. Sorry.
I see no reason to delay further. Show me my father's sepulchre.
Papa has a grave?
Of course he did.
Upon this monument are inscribed the names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valigarmanda, your fathers included.
Gulul Jaja, Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace.
Look at this one. Kettenram, Navigator of Uncharted Oceans.
Kettenram? The Laminsan explorer? Does this mean he joined Galul Jaja on his travels?
Kafkiwa, Seeker of the Unknown. How strange to see your name here.
It was unheard of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yokui. But their great deed demanded recognition.
Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace? Papa really did some amazing things.
He carved his path with martial skill.
Yet it was clever thinking which allowed him to trap Valigarmanda within its own ice magics.
Martial skill and clever thinking. I can't compete with Zorolja's mastery of the Head of Resolve's techniques. And when it comes to knowledge, Kona's the one who most takes after the Head of Reason. Is there anything that I've gotten from Papa? Something I do better than the others?
What else defines your father aside from strength?
What else defines him? Oh, of course. Papa's love for peace, for his people. That is what he's given me. And I'm fighting to preserve the peaceful Tural he built. What in the hells was that?
You think it was?
You must return to Warlar's Echo immediately.
Yep.
Valigarmanda has broken free.
Like I said.
I presume that was about the unholy sound?
Valigarmanda is free.
We need to get back there, now!
How fortuitous. We have been gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
Okay, let's go. See, I told them this. That's wrong. I was like, this thing is going to happen. Nobody ever believed. Nobody ever listens to me or believe. You know, I've just been doing this Warrior of Light thing for, you know, years. I did eat today. Does it count if it's leftover pizza? That still count as eating? I did have, Dolson made me, bacon and eggs sausages earlier. That counts, right? Like, earlier. If you're ready, there are many injured here who need aid. Should you find anyone pass up on the wounds, I ask you to alert me. Otherwise, I shall be tending to whoever requires the most urgent healing. Gather here once we see the people. Hey, let's go find injured people. KGB assassinated the Tooth Fairy over fears of her spreading capitals. It's true. It really is. You, the third promise's protector. Everything was bathed in bright red. A searing heat enveloped my entire body. I couldn't... Groan. Everything burns. The touch of cloth is agony. Yet I will live. Leave me. There are others in more dire need of help. Oof. Ah, my wounds are nothing serious, but the dryness in my throat is as if moisture has left my body. Okay, go, go, go! I've done all I can for now. The injured you found were awake and alert then? Yep, they were. That is well. We've left the injured as comfortable as we could. Many were suffering from burns to a greater or lesser degree. Did a fire sweep through the village? The details are unclear. Once I healed the giant attacked by the mountain bird. The group's leader, Vorporlor, I believe they called him, bade me depart. It was then that I felt an intense wave of ether and returned to find Warlor's echo in this state. I rushed over to the first giant I saw, though delirious with pain, repeated the same warning. Lile Garmunda has broken free. Thus did I contact you with all haste. Well, we're gonna need more information than that before we can deal with the situation. Yes, we should speak with the temple guard and see what became of the Sky Ruins prison. It was that two-headed bastard. High Luminary grants you entry and awaits you inside.
What happened?
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Surmurwar, tell them what you told me.
A short while ago, a claimant paid us a visit.
Yep, that two-headed bastard. Yep. Called it.
Who enters this hallowed hall? Ah, a claimant.
Oh, and here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
A terrifying Vitral. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
What a good little terror. You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
Have a good lurk!
Explain yourself.
Ooh, it is as they say. Gulul Jaja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever. Clever. To unmake it, it would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve. And the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
You mustn't!
But I already have. Rise and rage, little terror.
I might have overdone the fire a bit.
Utter madness. Why have you done this?
For the throne, of course.
You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your legend.
What a butthole. Can we kill him now? I mean, can we beat the living snot out of him? Steal his lunch money? Can we? Serious, can we? Lunch money.
A messenger to Tuli Yolol has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
Idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him.
So, what's the plan?
If we leave the Vidral to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler. So that's that. I will stay and fight Valigarmanda.
We will.
This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance. I understand you've no obligation to aid me outside the right of succession.
Yeah, but I've slayed harder things. I mean...
But for the sake of Urkopacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle.
I killed a god, so... As if you had to ask.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Dear comrades now, eh? I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
And what will we do?
One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
If you're resolved to slay Valigarmanta, we'll need to find out where the beast went.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
Inform the Pelu of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
So, Aaronville, any ideas on how we track Relic Armanda? A tried and true method of comparing sightings with other signs of passage is the most reliable, but also the most time-consuming. There's a second option, not as reliable as the first, but if we're lucky, it will let us ascertain the Sky Ruins' whereabouts far more quickly. Though a Tural Vidral is of extraordinary nature, Relic Armanda is still a creature of this world. Like you and me, it is thus sustained by corporeal energy and possesses a unique ethereal balance, which means this device should come in handy. A finger? We're gonna finger it? Floating hand. Now is not the time to be playing with toys. I said we're gonna. No, it's an Aether Seeker. The name suggests gleaners use it to detect the aether of living beings. And you've had it in your pack the whole time? I can calibrate it to follow specific aether aspects. The problem with Relic Armanda, however, is it shifts freely between elements of fire, ice, or lightning. Well, we know that in order to awaken Relic Armanda from its icy imprisonment, Bakul Jaja casts spells which quicken its fire-aspected aether, and the residents here are uniformly afflicted by burns. Therefore, its logical conclusion is that upon breaking free, Relic Armanda unleashed a great fiery blast. And the choice is plain. Fire. Seeker, however, is not without its faults. As we are not able to input our query's unique etheric signature in advance, the device will respond to any living source of fire aspect of aether. So have the reliable yet slow method of information gathering versus the potentially swift but easily misled gleaner tool. I say, why not pursue both methods at the same time? Good idea. We'll have the first to fall back on the second fail. You travel with me then, Generous, in case the Seeker leads me to some other fiery feat. The rest of us can stay behind to talk to eyewitnesses. The more Sky Ruin sightings we share, the more accurate our information will be. If no one has any objection, I shall remain here in the village and tend to the boy. Very few were seriously injured, but I'm wary of wounds inflicted by creatures like Vela Garmanda. I should be close at hand should their condition. Right, it sounds like we all have work to do. Be on our way as well. Hey. Okay, let's go find some. I have some. Right, the Seeker is ready to go. Warlord's Echo is still suffused with Sky Ruin's residual. We've excluded it from the search area to prevent it from swamping the sensors. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Okay, let's go. You're going straight for that, aren't you? Okay, you're going straight for that. Not quite the legendary creature we were after. Should I go kill it? Yeah. A necessary measure him. Oh my god, the Lalafell chocobos are so small and cute. I always forget how small and cute Lalafell chocobos are. It's gonna go for that thing over there. Yep. Going right for it. Frightening enough, but again, not what we're looking for. You'd be so kind. I got it. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh. Oh my. I can't defeat that. Another remnant of Bella Garmonda's last rampage. The crater flames register the Seeker's corporeal aether. In the words of Tuliyola Saga, when Velig Armando rages out of control, its fire burns forever, its ice does not thaw, and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Daw servant able to turn the Sky Ruin's perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within an unmelting. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry. The mortal thing is that the fire was classified as living and feed this sample seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment. Okay. There, now Seeker should ignore any aetheric signature but Vela Garmonda's. Had I realized possible from the start, then you needn't have fought those creatures at all. My apologies, it seems I still have much. Hey, it's all good. Oh. This time the Seeker should be attracted solely to Vela Garmonda. Tracking based on late. Good. The secret draw is drawn directly to the Sky Rune's fire. Now we know we have set the correct parameters for its ethereal aspect. I'll try to increase the threshold for etheric concentration. That should direct his Pearl Vidril itself. Go, go, power. Why that song? Don't bully me. I think we noticed if El and Garmanda was inside the passage. Let's head through to break on through the other side. Sorry, not sorry.
The trail ends here, it seems. Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all. In any case, I'm almost certain the Vidral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Warkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vidral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Can't forbid shit.
Sorry, It is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question. Your band is incapable of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Warkor Lardor, or you are fools.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them? The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
Seven weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead. A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of this Tural withdrawal my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
I don't think you have a choice.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people!
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chir Wagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliyolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid. But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliyolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
he had us in the first half, I'm not gonna lie.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird. I don't care how strong the sky ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Oh! 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 You could do the trial with the NPCs? Let's go! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Hell yeah! I'm not queuing for this shit. No thank you. Look at the rainbow. Look at that. Burb, you're going down. I'm not gonna deal with real people. Shit. Damn it. God damn it!
Behold the heavens' brilliance!
Try this!
Okay, what is this?
Try this!
Thanks for freeing me, guys. I got froze. Again.
bear!
Now I'll show you.
Oh, what? Oh.
I have you now.
You're mine! Make ready!
I'll handle the healing.
Somebody get Thancred back up.
I owe you one.
Come on, guys. Great. I almost died there.
Behold the heavens' brilliance!
This should do it!
Oh shit. The opposite of what I wanted to do.
I have you now.
You're mine!
enough!
Out of my way!
Oh shit, shit. I was gonna say, someone fucking limit break him. Oh! And we got him. First trial down and done. He's been defeated. Defeated. Small wonder they call it the Sky Ruin. LSA, still no brain cells? No brain cells. Was an ordeal indeed. Hi, Urianger. Stop looking at me with bedroom eyes. I swear to God. Thancred has no brain cells. I expected more.
We did it. We slew Valiarmanda. A feat that even the great Gulul Chacha couldn't manage. For you, Papa!
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father. The Fidral was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it? Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
You fought well, though.
I did, didn't I? Even if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend. I swear, I'll surpass the old man one day.
The Sky Ruin lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
We did leave him with only Sarelja for company.
Your proud expression bespeaks the successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised in the Cyril Jaw came back earlier, but left almost immediately with Cyril Jaw and he seemed disinclined to share any victory celebration. That's nothing unusual for Zoral Jaw. No, it's Bakul Jaw that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Vela Garmanda, it wasn't only Urkel Pacha at risk. There would have been deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakul Jaja cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keys. There. The Yokoi must still be anxious, wondering where and when Vela Garmanda will strike next. I suggest we hurry back and allay their fears. Alpha knows as well, I should think. Yes, you're right. We shouldn't let them worry another moment. Before we do anything else, we should talk to Gerfurler.
To the temple, then.
That won't be necessary, heroes of the hour. Valley Garmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song.
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town, but the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valley Garmanda's prison. How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
What more would we test, Zurmurwer? They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Kulul Jaja, then no one is. Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the three of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valigarmanda.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokui. May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolal as we enter this new age.
Was never much of a talker, our brother. If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
Ha! I'll consider it. If it's one of you two who claims the throne.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
You Woklamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valigarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph. Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
This is true. Thing needed to be ended.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, good idea! That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The Golden Dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict. Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess, a statue so tall even
even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shak Tural, where they died in droves.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Wook Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams. No dreamers.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel. But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory. Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
So only Yokhui in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there. Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude. I merely repaid a debt. Farewell, Wook Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
Bye! Have a good time! I don't think Vorpor Lore and his brethren will have a sudden change of heart about Tuliolo. But that doesn't mean they'll never change at all. Today is proof of that. I think it's time we return to Tuliolo. After scaling Turel's tallest mountain and battling legendary beasts to the death, even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga. And the rest of it would be most welcome. I believe I hear the forward cabins calling our names. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's check some of these quests. Not you. 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 Rest well, everyone. We can meet back here later on. I have a small errand to run in the city, so I'll leave you to recover. Are you heading into the palace, Wuklamat? Wuklamat, did you hear me? Lost in our own little world, it seems. Well, no matter. I'll be back soon enough. Attendants stand ready in the liquor cabin. Enjoy your stay. Why, that's a layer of dust. Pray.
You have a moment?
I have many moments.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about. So, it's just too stuffy in here, that's what.
Uh-huh.
We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air. That's what we need.
Okay. I'm concerned. Tried to drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin, but I could feel the walls closing in. Oh, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite places in Tuliolo. That should help me get my thoughts in order. We'll go to Resplendent Corner and make our way up from there. Are you trying to ask me out on a date? Trying to figure out what's going on here. Hashiwa, what are you doing up and about? Is your back feeling better? It's much healed now. Don't make a fuss. Besides, I can't be lounging in bed all day when you're out there fighting your hardest to win the throne. You're the claimant with the greatest love for peace. I love this nation of ours, and lending you my support is the least I can do. When I see you smiling like that, how can I not be encouraged? Oh ho ho. There's plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you help. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you. And thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. All those smiling faces. Sorry, Janice. I'm getting distracted. It's just that the progress we've made in the contest, even these everyday encounters feel that much more special. Do you think we could take our time and maybe wander around a little first? Then we can head to the spot I was thinking of. Girl, are you hitting on me?
This is much better. I used to come here all the time when I was little. I'd look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Warkor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural? Well, I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war.
It's not.
And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far. I realize nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
That's the sort of thing I'd expect you to say.
really. I feel proud somehow. It's an answer I arrived at by trying to be true to myself. That you think I succeeded, it means a lot. So, this is my plan. When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in happiness. It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies. If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much, and in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me? Thank the gods for that. Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
As I take a nap. A much-deserved nap. I've misplaced my cat again. You look in good spirits. I assume your leisure time was well spent? I was glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, it will soon be back on the road for us. Okay, that's the 2nd chapter. I'm sure the others will be along shortly. I do hope everyone has rested well. Now that we have refreshed ourselves somewhat, let us consider all of the claimants as they currently stand. Thorolja and Kwana have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. Uklamat would be equal with them but for Bakul Jaja's thievery, which has left us 1 short. That conniving braggart didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof and wreaked havoc for the feat of ice. He can't have more than 3 keystones at most. He may think he can simply steal what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I will be taking back what is mine, this I swear. I fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. That is, if Bakul Jaja's unleashing Veligarmanda is any indication. Using his lead, I anticipate that he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. I can't say I'd be comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. If it's for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must. The last two keystones we require are those of the Lay of Repast and Lay of Brotherhood. Former depicts a cessation of hostilities between the Mamul Jah and the Liberal in the forests of Yaktal, specifically near the village of Ikbrax. That's where I was born, if you recall. I haven't been back there since Papa took me in as a baby. Where the Lay of the Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it said that foreign explorer came to seek an audience with the Dawn Servant, but little more than that. Eorzea has a similar tale. The explorer Ketenram befriended a two-headed king known as the Autarch before commencing his travels across Chural. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least that is the commonly held belief. Your two-headed king certainly sounds like Papa, so this Ketenram fellow must have come to Tulayolo. But if he indeed arrived some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet, vestiges of Yokoi architecture notwithstanding. Wait, you said Autarch, didn't you? Then Ketenram must have met the Dawn Servant in Mamuk. Mamuk? Is that a city? One of the grandest in Terrell, once upon a time. Seat of the Mamul Jah's homeland. It too lies in Yaktel, not far from Ikbrax. Then all things considered, Yaktel seems to be the obvious choice for our next destination. From here, the safest method of travel is by dirigible. We should make for the landing once our preparations are complete. But we're riding one of Koana's balloons? They can't be any worse than ships, can they? Not saying shit. Okay, having finished the second chapter, I'm gonna call it there for now. I'm gonna pick up the main story quest tomorrow. But I am going to, look, I'm gonna do nut stuff and get my kitten and do some other stuff. But I'm gonna pick up main story quest again tomorrow because I do need to. So I am going to raid off. I'm gonna raid. Never get to. Usually streaming when. I'm gonna raid Shinobi. I'm gonna pick up main story quest tomorrow. I need to get some actual sleep. And yeah. So we finished the first 2 chapters. Let's see. Yeah, we finished Promise for the People, Peaceful Intentions. So the first 2 chapters, the dungeons, and the first trial. So we're doing pretty damn good. Let's see, achievement. No. So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 more chapters to go. But we finished the first 2 chapters, and we still have 4 more chapters. So I think 2 chapters in the first day, that's pretty damn good. So we're gonna head off to Nobi, and I will be back tomorrow for more of this insanity. So thank you for hanging out with me today, and yeah. We will be going forever until the end of time. See you all later. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.